The year 1984 is considered one of the darkest periods in the history of India after the partition. India witnessed one of the most painful moments in its history, the targeted violence against Sikh that followed the assassination of then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. Only months earlier, the Indian Army had entered the Golden Temple under Operation Blue Star. Tanks and bullets inside the holiest Sikh shrine left deep emotional wounds across the community. Trust between the state and its own citizens was already shaken when October 31st came. Prime Minister Indira Gandhi was shot dead by her Sikh bodyguards Satwant Singh and Beyant Singh. The shock of this incident quickly turned into rage. But what happened next was not spontaneous anger, it was an organized massacre. Sikh homes and shops were identified using official records marked with the letter S so mobs could easily find them. Groups moved from lane to lane with weapons, kerosene, and iron rods. Houses were set on fire, businesses were reduced to ash, and even gurdwaras were not spared. Sikh men were dragged out and killed in public, while women and children cried for help. The most painful part was not just the violence itself, it was the silence of those meant to protect. Police officers stood by, emergency calls were ignored. In some places, law enforcement was accused of helping the attackers instead of stopping them. Investigations later confirmed that political figures had played a role in instigating and enabling the mobs. Yet, trials moved slowly. While many of the powerful accused walked free for years, survivors lived in camps, carrying grief, anger, and unanswered questions. Years later, apologies were offered at the highest level, but for those who lived through it, justice delayed felt like justice denied. For the Sikh community, 1984 was not a riot, it was a massacre of their identity, not for anything they did, but for who they were. Remembering 1984 is not about reopening wounds, it is about learning from them. A nation is not defined by how it celebrates its heroes, but by how it protects its minorities. In the end, there's just one question. When hatred replaces humanity, is anyone truly safe? Follow the Statesman for more such stories.